Hello dear friends, I'm glad to come your way again to further convince you about the need of money, even in the work of God. I'll give you a simple example. In the Bible, we have this story of the Good Samaritan. And when Jesus gave that story, he was not talking about preachers, he was talking about Christians. It's true, the priest and the Levite are mentioned in that story. But you remember today, according to Peter, we are all priests, we are all Levites. So in a nutshell, that story is referring to Christians everywhere today. Every Christian is supposed to be a good Samaritan. Everywhere you go, whether you are walking, whether you are on the street, wherever you find yourself, you are a good Samaritan. But I want to show you some things about the good Samaritan. That good Samaritan in the Bible had some basic things which are all cost effective. He had, number one, he had a bag. That bag, he did not make it himself, he bought it. In that bag, he had some elements. He had oil. That oil, he bought it. He had bandage. That bandage, he bought it. He had wine. That wine, he bought it. He even had money in that bag. That money with which he used to pay the hospital bills of that victim, he had it in that bag. The last thing he had the donkey, which in today's time, he had a vehicle, a car that he carried that man into and took him to the hospital. All of these things, none is free. It's the only free thing he had was compassion. Compassion had to do with his ability to assume himself in that man's shoe, to feel the pain he was feeling. That one you don't buy with money. You develop your values. But apart from compassion, which many Christians have, they have compassion. But what they don't have all these elements that the Good Samaritan had. And what is the consequence? You hardly see Christians who are Good Samaritans. When they meet people who need school fees, they just dodge. When they meet people who need even to be assisted with rent, they just dodge. When they need people who need to be assisted with hospital bills, they just dodge. Why? Their bag is empty. There is nothing inside. And why is it empty? Because they cannot purchase all those elements to put in that bag. We need the money, resources to be a good Samaritan. Even to give just somebody food. There is no food today where we live in Douala. Everything is bought with money. And for you to be able to feed people every day or just twice a week, you need to buy the foodstuffs. If you want to do good to any orphanage, you need to buy the gifts that you're going to take there. And it requires money. My dear people, you cannot be a good Samaritan when you are poor, because you yourself need a good Samaritan to come and help you. You have needs that are more than you. All the best.